Is India under drone attack backed by the militant groups from Pakistan? Is India ready for handling the small drone attacks? Do we have radars and anti-drones technologies to counter small drones? In today's discussion, we'll try to answer all those questions around the latest drone attack in Jammu. Hello and welcome back to your own channel Indian Defense Analysis, where we bring to you all the latest development happening in the defense sector. Early on Sunday morning, two 1.5 kilogram pressure activated explosive devices were dropped inside the Indian Air Force base in Jammu. The drone missed the hangars where helicopters were parked by less than few meters, possibly because of the errors in the GPS coordinates fed to the guided drones. The IEDs were dropped from the height of around 100 meters. The high-grade explosives RDX or TNT were used in the Jammu Air Force Station drone attack. As per intel sources, Pakistan-based terror outfit Lashkar-e-Toiba is behind the drone attack in Jammu, and they were targeting ATC and parked Indian Air Force helicopters. Two Indian Air Force personnel were injured. However, there were no damage reported to any equipment in this incident. A day after drone dropped two bombs at Indian Air Force Station Jammu, two separate drone activities were spotted in Ratnuchak Kaluchak military area in outskirts of Jammu on the intervening night of June 27 and 28. Upon the sighting of drones, a high alert was sounded and a quick reaction team engaged them with firing, forcing the drones to fly away. Although the Lashkar-e-Toiba has used small drones to transport arms and explosives across the line of control since at least 2018, this is the first time terrorists have conducted an actual attack using the drones technology. It's alarming for India as armed forces are not ready with anti-drone warfare from militants. Incoming small drones are hard to detect and expensive to engage. Unlike Fiyadeen Suicide Squad operations from 26/11 to Pathankot Air Base attack and a strike on 12 Brigades headquarters in Uri, drone attacks do not need Pakistani nationals to be directly involved. This lowers the risk of exposure and international condemnation. The CNN News 18 reported that twin attack was planned and executed only for the purpose of optics. It's possible that no human is involved in the execution except operating the drone. Longitude and latitude were taken from the Google map. This attack is possibly done only for optics to show their reach to the sensitive installation of Indian armed forces. Intelligence sources also confirmed CNN News 18 that Pakistani Army and ISI were behind the twin blast. The CDS General Vipin Rawat has warned that drone attacks and swans being used in warfare could be witnessed in large numbers in the future. However, the biggest question looming before all of us is how is India prepared for the drone warfare? In an exclusive interview with CNN News 18, the CDS Chief General Vipin Rawat said that Indian Armed Forces is working in an integrated manner to counter drones and the Air Force will be leading the efforts. Army, Navy and Air Force are working in a joint and integrated manner. However, we have taken the call that Air Force will become the lead agency on the coordinating all efforts involving the countering drones in the future. India has been working on countering drone technologies. The Defense Research and Development Organization DRDO has made some success and has demonstrated their capabilities to counter drones. DRDO, along with some civilian agencies, academicians in IITs, are all working together to ensure that India is ready to counter drone threat at the earliest. As per March press release by Ministry of Defense, the DRDO has developed an anti-drone system and it will be deployed this year. Back in 2020, this anti-drone technology was deployed during the US President Donald Trump's visit to India. According to news agency PTI, the system was also part of security arrangements made for 22-kilometer long road show in Ahmedabad. The same year, it was again used near the Red Fort on the occasion of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's Independence Day speech. While much of the details about the system's capabilities are still unknown, This anti-drone system can detect and jam drones up to 3 kilometers and uses a laser weapon to fire at targets that are 1 to 2.5 kilometers away. In March, we have also reported that Adani Defense System and Technologies Limited has demonstrated an excellent anti-drone system to the government agencies. We have shared the link of the video in the description section. In interim, the NSG commandos equipped with anti-drone guns have been deployed around the Air Force Station and other military areas in Jammu. To conclude, the Jammu Air Base attack exposes the Indian leadership's short-sightedness. While the fear of drone attack is looming in the front of us, we are yet to mature and deploy an effective countermeasure system. The drone attack on Jammu Air Base is a very dangerous precedent. Due to lack of foolproof defenses against a small drone attack, India must use an offensive action across the line of control to deter Pakistan. This cannot be allowed to become the new normal. Use of drone must be treated as an act of war. We should not allow a new Hamas to evolve in our neighborhood. This was today's update. Please let us know what is your views about these in comment section. Feel free to post your comments and suggestions about any topic related to defense sector on which you want to hear from us. With this, I would like to say goodbye and Jai Hind friends. Please like and subscribe our video if you have not done already. We will be soon back with more interesting and amazing development happening in defense sector.